So I'm a 12 Bravo in the National Guard. That is a combat engineer, and along with that, I am a saw gunner for my team. The riflemen get the tap system. I tried to rock that tap system, and it wasn't quite a fit for the saw gunner. I ended up going out, seeing this on the Spiritus Systems website, or actually their YouTube channel, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And just, well, 325 bucks later, I came to just the frame of this. I was like, all right, let's try it. So here's my honest review, along with just how I've kitted it out as a saw gunner.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
The 34 Alpha comes with these two panels. They come with the pouches on the inside. I believe the idea was to have a 308 magazine capacity here, your standard 5.56 PMag to fit there, and a pistol mag or whatever knickknacks you want to put in there. This is the 34 Alpha, and to convert it into like the 34 Alpha LBV, you have to buy the butt pack, which is a separate purchase from this purchase. When you buy this, it's just kind of a split rig chest system. It comes with a H harness, and when you buy the butt pack, it comes with the, well, I don't know, the X harness, I believe they call it, but the standard suspenders that they use for the LBV style. This is the front. We'll start in the front. I use the standard issue M4 mag pouch. Since I am a saw gunner, I don't use it for mags. I put wire cutters. As a 12 Bravo, my platoon does the obstacles, and we cut a lot of wire. So we just nip X, I spray paint it because it's all red. So this mag pouch, I keep a flathead screwdriver. That is helpful for saw gunners in case you get links stuck in your weapon. You could poke stuff out. I think it's magnetic. I can't remember if this one's magnetic. But anyways, it's helpful. I've actually, ever since I've added it to my kit, I've actually never had to use it for my saw. I've actually only ever had to use it for a guy's M4. So that's sweet. Moving on, I keep E-tape. It's attached via this bungee system. Hooks to the molly. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's tape. It sticks to stuff. You can tape up your straps, but as a combat engineer, we do demolition, so using that tape-on-tape method. This pouch right here is actually a handcuff pouch that I bought off like Amazon maybe 4 years ago. I use it as my compass pouch. The compass is obviously very important for navigation, but it also helps you do call for fire. You could use it to shoot azimuths and bearings towards your wherever enemy or whatever you want to point out to your fellow comrade. You can point it out, give them a bearing. They could search it up themselves. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Cool. All right. This is a small protractor that I bought in Utah at Fieldcraft Survival. It's actually pretty nice. I like it. It fits nice in this pocket. Why not? On the inside. On the inside right side, I keep Ranger beads. I bought these Ranger beads off of Amazon. They were probably like $4 a couple years back. They're really cheap, real easy. That helps you with navigation if you don't know. Help you keep your pace count accurate. In this pouch, I keep face paint. I will say the one thing, if you are keeping certain items in these, they can be difficult to reach in there, especially when you have it on your person to reach and grab stuff. So unless it's a magazine that pokes out the top, don't put any expedient things that you're gonna need right quick in there. In this larger pouch, I keep chem lights of various colors for room clearing, or oftentimes just marking your tent so you don't get ran over at night when you're doing army training. The other side, I keep a tourniquet in the center pouch, and I have an extra set of dog tags in the small pouch. And on the far large side here, on the left side here, I keep a little parachute guy. It was kind of a hazing sensitive item, and honestly, it just kind of stuck around in my kit all these years. And yeah, I don't know, it just hasn't really left. I just kind of keep it around. All right, now to the defining part of being a saw gunner, your saw pouches. Like I said before, the tap system, it's really made for the rifleman being an M4 wielder. You know, in theory, you have 2 pouches for your drums, and you keep them on your sides. And on the tap system, you really don't have space to keep but 2 of these pouches, along with your IFAK and maybe even a canteen pouch. It gets real bulky on the front. It's not the most effective unless you're rocking a battle belt alongside of it. And I just kind of wanted one system that worked. So I got this. These tactical tailored pouches have been good. Way better than the ones that I'm currently issued. They issue these old-fashioned OD green ones. And they're functional, but these ones are definitely better. They keep their form nicer. The hardwall sides and hardwall sides and flexible on the outside. These are all unloaded and empty for the record. The one thing though is, as you might notice, this molly ripped. I think I used to keep my compass on the left side. That ripped off. I didn't like that. Moved it over. This side has been fine. Might have just been a compromised stitch. Whatever. It works. All right. Start to turn it. Attached to my saw pouch, I keep a little notebook and a old radio pouch for airsoft or something. In this pouch right here, this is an old Nalgene bottle insulated pouch. I got it at the PX and at NTC in California. It's insulated, meaning it's padded, and I actually use it to keep my knots. These are my personal pair of knots here, but that's where I do keep the issue pair as well. The outside zipper pocket, I just keep additional writing tools. I'm not too fancy. As we spin around, this is when we get to the heart of the system, really, is the butt pack itself. It comes with MOLLE on the sides of the pouch that'll allow for bottle holders of all sorts, as long as it has MOLLE attachment capabilities. I utilize the issued canteen pouches. They seem to work fine. This is my issued canteen, and this is a non-issue canteen. This non-issue canteen is titanium. I try to stay away from BPA, generally speaking. I don't avoid it always, but I just like having a metal canteen that I drink primarily out of, and for the most part I keep this one full in case I'm super desperate, but also because this one does have the gas mask attachment. Inside my pouches of my canteen pouch, I keep my earplugs, and on this side I keep iodine tablets to purify water. That's the flavor one, but yep, anyways, iodine tablets to make water safe to drink. In this pouch, I keep my fire starters, so I just standard big lighters. And this side has MRE matches that I've put inside of a Ziploc. That's actually the Ziploc that my protractor came in. Recycling. Inside the butt pack itself, I will open that here, I guess. But there's an outside zipper. When you have a full butt pack, it's pretty snug inside this outside zipper. The only thing you could really keep is maybe some papers. As I open this is a roll bag style. It's not a dry bag. It does not keep it dry inherently, but it is the kind of that dry bag style. Inside of this butt pack, I keep more of my sustainment. I have a light source that goes red light. I got my poncho for expedient shelters. Starts to rain. It's kind of an obvious given, but also more importantly is to keep my saw dry, because it's better when it's dry. Rust is not your friend. I also keep a gun cleaning kit. Inside here, I just got CLP for cleaning, Q-tips, and a bore snake, and some brushes. I got a brass brush and just a plastic bristle brush, kind of a softer brush. And I keep cordage, so I can in fact tie this off, the poncho off the stuff, and for whatever reasons you might otherwise need cordage. That being said, I also, depending on the weather, will keep a standard Gore-Tex. I will also throw a soft shell jacket, hats, gloves, whatever, just kind of any stuff that I might want to don and doff due to temperature restraints, activity levels, that sort of stuff. This rolls, I like to try to deflate some of the air. It does naturally deflate because it's not watertight. Give it a good twist, make it snug, clip on both sides. So. Moving on, there ain't much left actually. All I got left is the IFAC. The IFAC is the standard issue, at least it's what's standard issue for me as of now. It's this ACU colored IFAC. Comes on the bungee system. Open it up. Your standard IFAC stuff. Thinking about switching that up to a roll one, because the panels, these front panels here, do in fact accommodate Velcro dangler type style things. You pull on this tab and it opens up. It doesn't get opened up very often. But there's Velcro inside here and on the other side to have danglers. So I'm thinking that roll one tube IFAC might be kind of nice to kind of clear up some of this space here. So I can add some more GP pouches of sorts. As we're looking at the inside, so you can see how I actually attach stuff. Obviously the outsides of the 34 Alpha have MOLLE to attach stuff, but these pouches and any other pouches you might consider putting on, I actually kind of weave it onto the straps here, because there's buckle here and buckle there. It's working just fine. Other than this one, that one snaps, so I'm using a zip tie, and that works just fine as well. So that is the walkthrough of my current setup. Here's the walk around view. This is where and how I like to wear it. I like to wear it just above the belt line. So that way I'm able to move my legs around in order to actually hike up mountains, load up in vehicles, that sort of stuff. It's got 3 straps for tightening, 2 down here, 1 up on the chest. I find these shoulder straps and stuff to be plenty adequate. They don't rub, they seem pretty dang comfortable. Really no complaints over the last 2 years that I've had this system. The nice thing is that these do open up to accommodate a parka or a layering system in general underneath. That being said, it also accommodates quite well with the plate carrier. So that is definitely a nice positive there. I'll give you a spin. No real complaints. No real complaints. I'm definitely happy with it. I just wish it was a lot more affordable for most people to acquire it. I repriced it today, searched it up. It is like 390 something bucks for the full system. Full system being the slick and no pouches 34 Alpha along with the butt pack and the straps. So all the other pouches on top, you're gonna have to buy that separate. And that's a lot, especially if you actually stick to the name brand of Spiritus. But yeah, I'm satisfied with it. It keeps the front clear so that I can go prone. I can still access my pouches or various things. It's great. I absolutely love this thing. Some point, I'm going to move on from being a saw gunner and I'll be back to an M4, and I'll use the same system. I'll just outfit it more for and fit my M4. So otherwise, that's pretty much it for the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them. Subscribe, possibly. First video, let's make it work, I guess. We'll see. Otherwise, just share your comments. I'm looking to learn. I'm looking to buy more stuff. Got any suggestions? Have at it. Let me know. Let's make this community a little better. So thank you very much.
Fire in the